Hello, this is Simply Exploring and Adventuring with Lewis. And today we're coming from the Falmouth access area. This is the Northern Terminus of the Northwest Lancaster County River Trail. We will be going down part of the trail to something that's here that is really cool to see. And we will be proceeding now. We're here at the boat access area, and before we head out, I want you to see this over there. That right over there is called the York Haven power plant over there, and it has oh, I'm sorry. Poor Buggy.
I wasn't trying to.
I know you weren't trying to, but that's why you got to be careful when you're handling insects.
I wasn't trying to hurt.
And as you can see,
I just wanted to see what it was.
Look at this, folks. Again, I'm here with my special guest, my younger daughter, Hannah.
What's that? This blasting.
And there's plenty of folks out here enjoying. Again, one of my favorite places being up is on the Susquehanna River.
We should get closer to the water.
We are.
No, there's rocks.
Oh, you mean those rocks right here? Why? It's just rocks.
Go to the rocks and get closer to the water. Look how black that rock is.
And as you can see, I'm gonna pan from over there from the powerhouse. It's over there. The York Haven powerhouse is right across the way. That's York Haven, PA is on the other side here. And I'm gonna pan and view, and you can see these series of overflows, dam overflows that go over, I think, to the powerhouse. I would like to explore that area. I'm not sure who owns the property. I don't know if it's an Exelon property or not, but I'm gonna eventually make it to that side. And there's these beautiful sets of dams, and they're overflowing right now.
I can smell the water.
Well, yeah, you're by a river. They're gonna smell like river.
It smells fishy.
Well, yeah, it's river, so it's gonna smell fishy.
This is the boat launch, right?
Yes, we're walking over to the boat launch.
Oh, cool, look.
And it looks like somebody forgot their water bottle. It looks like a nice one too. So I hope they come back for it. And I'm going to walk over here to the boat launch area.
People could just take their boat.
I was hoping we can get a better shot. And it looks like there's people over there. There's a person
Do you think one day we can
in the woods over there.
Dad, do you think one day we can get a small boat and just launch it here?
Well, I know we can kayak. You can kayak up here up to a certain point. Down to from 3 Mile Island. We're not that far away. 3 Mile Island is just maybe half mile up the river here. So you can see I can't afford a boat and nowhere to put it. So a kayak work is a boat. It's not a powered one, but right here I'm on the edge of the boat launch area. I'm trying to walk back. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see that I'm gonna increase the magnification here to 8 times. Now I know it's not very clear. It's kind of blurry here. We'll pull you back a little bit. And you could kind of see the rest of that. There's like a dam system right on the other side over there, and it looks so nice. When we were coming over down on 441 from Middletown, we're still right outside of Middletown. We're closer to Royalton, I think, in between Royalton and Falmouth now. Actually, we just entered Falmouth, so we just came from Middletown, Royalton area, and then drove down to Falmouth now. So my daughter's having fun just throwing rocks and stuff. I thought she would try to skip them instead, but see if she can get anything.
Can you try?
I'm gonna try to find a nice little flat rock. That's not flat enough, but let me see. How's this one? Nope, that's too chunky. Yep, that one's flat on the bottom. So let's see how I do.
I can't skip.
Let's see. Oh, let me pull you out of the the magnification. I'm gonna give it a shot. This is me now.
I can't.
Hey, I got it too. 3. I got 3 skips on mine. So.
Skip out? How do you skip now?
It's in the wrist, they say. No, you got to kind of throw like this. Sort of. And you got to kind of angle it in a certain way that when you're throwing it, it's going to naturally want to skip. Let me see how this guy is. This one's really good. Look, like this. Watch. See how I'm coming down? It's all in the wrist. So watch. Now this is me again, trying to skip my next rock. Hey, that did pretty good.
I don't know how to do it, but I can't.
It's all in the flick of the wrist, they say. It takes good practice to get it to do that.
I like that.
Just not throw. They don't need more rocks in there. They get dragged down already naturally. So,
What is that?
with storms and all that, from New York all the way down here, they make their way down here. And as I stated before in another video, for those of you that don't know, I was reading that this is now scientists believe that this is the world's oldest river at over 3 million years old. You know, they have dated it to about 3.5 million years old. And unfortunately, it's not considered navigable because of how rocky a lot of the water is here, and it's shallow and mostly shallow. So there isn't any shipping can't go through here because of the shallowness. A lot of the ships would run aground and stuff, and they'd be constantly doing it. And because of all the dams that are along the way here that are providing power to both Lancaster and York counties, so it's hard. But you can boat here and recreate, with kayaks, canoes, power boats, and stuff like that. You could water ski, jet ski, or whatever.
Oh.
And yeah, good try.
Almost had it.
Now it's a little afternoon right here, and we still have to make our way down to Columbia, to the Columbia crossing at Columbia River Park, because we are also taking part of Uncharted Lancaster's secret adventure. And even though the prize was claimed last week on the very first week of the adventure series, which is a 6-week series, where you solve to get to the treasure, fortunately for someone, they already knew a lot of the historical areas, and all they needed was just a few clues to get the coordinates of the actual prize, which was $1,000 in $1 coins, and the painting that it was based this treasure hunt was based on. As I explained in another video, back in the 80s, there was a book written. I can't remember the name of the guy, and I keep on forgetting it. Stephen Baum or Bauer or something like that. Is the name of the guy that wrote the book. And not only did he write the book, he created 12 treasures in 12 different cities, both in the United States and Canada. And he would give you he had 12 paintings commissioned, and he also created 12 poems which contained the clues to the locations of the cask that that contained apparently, I should be doing this facing with the camera, but you've heard it before, but I'm gonna stop and do that. No, I'm already into it, so, but you hear me saying it. So if apparently they've only found 3, so that is still an active search. They still haven't found the remaining 9 cities yet. I know one of them from one of the paintings there is New York. And if you don't know, the three that were found, what I believe were Boston, Chicago, and New Orleans. Those 3 were already found. So Boston was the last one that was found. So I should have said it in that order. I believe it was Chicago first, then New Orleans was found, and then Boston. But when the guy found it, he found the cask because he had put it in a park, but they decided to redo the park or renovate it or whatever, and they tore up a lot of the ground in which the cask was buried at. And the guy found pieces of it and enough of it to actually take it to I think it was one of the family members or the mother who was still alive, who is someone in the family there, still has the prize money and stuff like that for when you find each of the casks. And apparently the cask contains about $1,000 worth of jewels that once you exchange them for the market value, unless you want to keep the jewels, but once you get in contact with the family and stuff that you found it, and they verify it, because the cask alone are all the cask that contains the jewels are also priceless. They said these things were like made one of a kind and stuff, so they're collectible themselves and worth some kind of money. So I'm gonna walk through where these folks are over here and see if I can get a closer view of the waterfalls over there. It looks like there's a little trail here that heads that way because people keep on. Oh, cool. All right. They have a tower here, transmission tower. Wow, nice and rocky here. Cool. So I'm glad I have my hiking shoes on today just in case.
It's a little rocky, but this is no deal. I'm used to rocky. I've been
Just trying to walk across all these little, these big stones here.
I've been through worse swamps.
Well, there was a little path over here I could have took that a little easier. Looks like people are already going this way. Oh, wow. Cool. Through here, look, it looks like people are going around this way or something. You can see where they're walking through here. Oh, no, there it is over there. It's over that way by the tree here, this way. So follow the, whatever this thing is here. Yeah. Come around that big rock right there where you're at. Right there, yeah. Yeah. And then there's a little path right here that they're following out here to the transmission tower base. Oh my gosh. My head got caught on this branch here and knocked my... Yeah, there's 2 paths to it. I'm sure that one gets a little mucky, so... How you doing? Uh-oh. They're having issues trying to get back on from the tower over there. I'm filming. I hope you guys don't mind. Okay.
It's so pretty.
Oh, cool.
Whoa,
So,
look at the canoe.
wow, cool. Look at this rock right here.
You could actually go in there or stone away. Look.
Wow, look at this thing. Wow. Oh man, too bad they graffitied it again. See, look at that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool, this outcropping. And from here,
Look at the water pool.
yeah,
The little water
there's the other dam that I was talking about earlier. It extends, see from, get my finger there, from there all the way down that way.
Whoa. It's so cool.
That looks so cool.
It looks so cool from up here too, but people had to.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I'm not even gonna scan that one because of what it says. See a lot of names, but there's also vulgar stuff here too. But this is an interesting outcrop here. And again, there's the York Haven power station over there. This is so cool. What? Yeah, there's a lot of these little pools because of rain and stuff like that there. Oh, what?
Look at the one right there.
Yeah.
Perfectly circular.
Topo Ranger knows what they're called. I forgot what he. Yeah, those.
They're perfect.
He has a name for that.
Circular.
It's what happens is a rock got stuck in one part, and then over time, with the wind and all that, it starts scouring the holes in there. And he has a name for those things, but I forget the name of it right off the top of my head. Either that or they were trying to drill through it, but I don't know. Let's see. So,
Some of the rock is submerged in water. So.
yeah,
But there's also the ledges too. So.
cool.
What was this?
If you look, we're standing right underneath it.
Oh, it's a tower.
It's a tower. It's a transmission tower. We're at the base of it.
It's kind of interesting that some of the rocks are underwater.
There's a set of steps right there, guys. You could try to climb down to the set of steps. Oh, you put it there. Okay.
Yeah, we did. That's how we got up.
And then just.
You still wanted to shake.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm like, it looks kind of sketchy trying to, very
This
sketchy
rock
trying to
is
get
so
up that
smooth.
thing.
Look how smooth this rock is.
I will not attempt it today. I see your buddy's trying to do the planks there.
If it was summer, I'd jump in.
Yeah, just jump in the water.
Look at the
Yeah.
plants, Dad, how they're so submerged underwater.
Or just hang down from the edge and drop into the water.
It looks like this area. It looks like this area right here once was not submerged in water. Like the water was lower at one point.
Well, this wasn't here at one time, remember?
Yeah, but look. See how some of the rocks that are tagged are submerged water.
Yeah.
Looks like they.
When it's drier and the
Tides are low.
the tides are much lower, yeah.
You can see
You're able to
you can see
tag and stuff.
someone tagged it
Over there, yeah, and the water over there. And that one.
ledge. You could just sit
All right, let's head over to the canal.
Okay. I'm just trying.
I don't want to spend way too much time at each place because we still got to get down to back to Columbia, remember?
This is kind of nice.
Oh, the Canal Lock is really nice from here.
I got a really smooth. I found this really nice smooth stone. And I'm taking it with me. It's small.
Why don't you use the steel ladder and then get up to your, find a way to get across to that smaller ledge? Oh, it didn't work out for you? Yeah, I didn't realize there's a little ladder here that takes you up to the tower for when they're going to do maintenance on it. So I was trying to suggest a way for him to just climb up to there and then somehow straddle it and get across.
Scared that they're gonna fall in the water.
He's like he said, if it was summer, he probably wouldn't care about dropping over into the water. But it's still early spring and the water's still cold.
This is tired.
He's just trying to figure out how to get to where they're
This
at.
is tired.
Yeah.
Water. And there's bricks over there too.
Good luck.
Yeah. Looks like someone put like the do you see that?
What?
The porch in the circles.
Yeah, somebody was probably made it like a campfire or something there. I can see why people go around this way. They don't want. This is blocking the way right now, so. Yeah, I think that's why people created the second path there. Briars and brambles, or whatever you want to call them, are right here. So now I'm probably going to pause it till we get to the Canal Lock up here. That was once part of this Pennsylvania Canal on this side of the Susquehanna River, the Lancaster County sides. Sorry, I almost twisted my foot here just now trying to step through those rocks. Waiting for my daughter to catch up to me to the back up here to the parking area. So, like I said, I'm going to pause it from here and then till we get back on the start walking the trail again. We're recording. As you can see from the signs, we're on the Northwest Lancaster County River Trails, and we are on the Northern Terminus, as I explained before, of the river trail. Down all the way down to Columbia, and it's about 14 miles from here to the other end. It's a nice trail. I have yet to ride it yet. I'm planning to do it this summer to do the round trip. And sorry, I was gonna wait till this gentleman came. And this building right here is one of the offices of the Fish and Game Commission here that control all that, the rules to hunting and stuff.
I don't know if that pond was there. Maybe it was.
It's probably built up over time. Who knows? But I don't remember it the last time here. Who knows?
I don't think it was there.
It's just been a lot of rainwater too. I'm sure. Normally,
I think it was all like grass.
I think it was all grass too. But then over time, it's gotten filled up with stuff. Oh wow, did they pave it now? Yes. Awesome. So now it's even easier to access now. Because the last time I came, we walked along the other side of this puddle here and then walked our way over there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think that
so
was
they've
there.
I heard, okay, never mind. This is the new section that they said from where it ended before. It ended about 3 miles down. Almost 3 miles down, not somewhere in Bainbridge, but not near the White Cliffs. But it was completed this year, and they finally reopened this section. There's like a wildlife area, the Falmouth wildlife area. Oh, and cool! Look! I think that's a culvert down there. Oh wow! I don't fit in that one. There's this cool stone culvert here.
Oh my God, there's minnows.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of minnow. They're called grub, actually. Yeah. They call those grub, creek grub or something like that. They look like minnows, but they're over here. They're known as. So, like I said, this part I haven't been on yet because this is all new. This section was like I just completed, I think, either late last year or early this year because of COVID. They couldn't do a whole lot of stuff right now. But I'm glad they finally finished this area. And like I said, it's paved all the way down now to Columbia. So this is the final 3 mile section that needed to be completed, but they were having issues getting the land from the local owners and stuff, and they didn't want to give up this land, so they kind of were pushing back a little bit. But finally, the Lancaster Conservancy got the funding to, and guess they must have made them an offer they couldn't refuse or something, And I think that's looks like it might be part of the lock over there, but I'm not sure. I see some stonework over there now. Yeah. So this is a new one for me too. So you're coming on this new adventure as well, and we'll see if we can find the remnants of the lock, which I believe that might be them right over there on my left, but we'll see. Because I know the trail continued on, and it took you right to the lock itself. But I thought the lock was closer to the entrance, but it might be over there. I see a sign there. So let's have a look-see to see what it is. Uh-oh, wait a moment. It says private property, so we can't go on there. Unfortunately. No. But
No motors.
no hikers or bikers. So over there on that side over there. Okay, so this is the other one, but there is one. Okay, so that trail alongside over there is that was the compromise they came up with. That was the part of the trail now that's part of that property over there, and they don't want people over there, but this is the remnant of one of them. And I don't remember if it's here or further back at the access area that I remember walking. They even have like footbridges and everything like that you can walk around to it, and you can even walk down into it. Similar to the one in at Lock 12 over there on the York County side. But these are right here. This is the remnants of the Pennsylvania Canal that went all the way down to Columbia, and this is how they would bring.
They're planning to turn this tree into a carving.
Oh wow, cool!
They're gonna turn this 100-year-old ash tree into a
Awesome.
chainsaw. So
Friends of the trail.
and they want ideas.
Your help is needed. You agree with
A
let's
few
see.
ideas what to carve or
Kanoi Township? Yeah.
Kanoi Indian and Algonquin tribe living in this part.
An Algonquin tribe living in this part of the land is in the 16 and 1700s. The size of this tree would produce a sculpture 12 foot high. Wow. A truly impressive sight. To bring to life such a grand way, the Native Americans who walked these trails 400 years before us, in a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for us, and this with a 100-year-old tree, you can support this idea. Please contact Conoy Township. The cost of the project will be several $1,000s. Please consider making a donation to make it possible. Sure, I'm going to be part of that.
I would love to see this turn.
I can't wait till they do it now. I can't wait now to see it.
See it carved into.
Great way to honor them. Our
And it's a 100-year-old ash tree.
ash tree. The Native American. Hey, what's that building over there? Private land, I bet you.
Yep.
It might be. Or it could be something.
There's a sign there.
There's a sign there, but I
There's
can't
a
see
dog,
it.
huh?
Oh, yeah. So that might be private property. So like I said, they've made a lot of concessions.
Yeah, I see a
There's a sign right here by the Conservancy.
Please stay on trail.
Please stay on trail. So that's private land. So I'm glad they were able to come to an agreement and compromise and still be able to keep their property and stuff. Oh, I got to get a picture of that on the way back, so remind me. Yes, this is the Kanoi level. This is the Falmouth Garden. Sorry, I was trying to hit the photo one and I hit that one. Make sure. Okay. This is the new section that I was talking about. It's called the Conoy Wetlands Nature Preserve. So I believe that's the preserve on that side over here. They're trying to protect the natural wetlands here. This is a natural wetlands area. So they wanted to conserve that here as part of that, which I'm glad. I support the Conservancy greatly. How you doing? So Like I said, this is all new here alongside the left there. And I'm not sure what exactly they're growing in there, but it looks like some kind of trees that would have been natural to the area. Wow, that thing looks so cool. Look at that building, that house. Look at those pipes coming in. That was something. I think that was like that might have been like an old, either something to do with the canal or possibly with a train, because this was a rail trail. So it could be like some kind of power, not a signal station. That might be an old signal station. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I hope they don't mind. I'm not trespassing. I'm just getting a picture of this house because it looks so neat to see those vent pipes coming up out of the top there over the little roof line right here. See them? Those little vents. I'm gonna find out more about it, what it was before. Like I said, I think the lock is more toward that driveway we came down on, because I remember the last time we walked it there a few years ago. We ended up going that way, finding a little trail that used to go along the property line now where the wetlands is on over there, and it took you on the little trail over to I think I don't know if it's a restored one or it's just they managed to preserve the state it was in. So, but it could be a preserved one, or it could be a restored one. Either way, they're saving it, so we can see that kind of history. Now, I'm not going to walk a lot of it today. We're only doing a short walk today. And then we're going back to the car, and then we're heading down 14 miles from here back to Columbia. We've been to the White Cliffs, and like I said, one of my goals this year is to ride the whole thing down from Columbia up to here and back down. So we're talking about 28 miles round trip. And then another goal is to do the Enola low grade in the future, but that's almost 28, 29 miles one way from its beginning into Quarryville. I mean, Quarryville is not that far away from Lancaster City. It's not 29 miles away, but that part of the trail is. It follows 29 miles from one point to the other, from the norm, from its beginning, right there outside of Washington Borough, I believe. So this is the forest garden right here. Have a nicer, bigger sign right here and more information about it. Like I said, this is the newest area that was extended the trail now to the final 3 miles up here. Yeah. So obviously there's a path that you can follow and come around. See, there's a trail map now. So
you can actually cut across and walk around the wetlands.
Around, yes.
Oh, look, the different species.
Yes, cool. We got to see that.
Future growth profile. And then there's the species they want. There's Blackberry, American Persimmon, Black Walnut, Black Cherries, Sunroot.
Those are native plants, that's why.
Oh, the pawpaw plant.
Yes. In the fall, we're going to work on trying to get that this year.
Shagbark, hickory, elderberry, black chocolate,
nanny berry? I never heard of that.
Bee-balm.
Bee-balm I heard of.
Purple
That's a natural thing.
Serviceberry.
Blackberries. Black raspberries. Wow. We've had those.
Red mulberry.
Black locust, sunroot.
The red mulberry.
Persimmon.
Red mulberries look like blackberries.
They said that this is kind of like a cross between a tomato and an orange, something like that. Yeah, the persimmon
There's
plant.
blackberry and blackberry.
Future growth profile. So right now this is in the beginning stages.
Blackberries, but blackberries Hawthorn,
the garden here. It's in the beginning
Summer,
stages
black
since it's been
locust,
planted,
black locust,
but eventually we'll see what it
cherry,
looks like.
Black walnut. I've never heard of nannyberry.
Yeah, I never heard of them. See, we're right here, I
But
believe,
that's what they look like.
in the garden
American
here.
National
We
Service.
just came from the parking
Have you heard
area,
of serviceberry?
and then we're
Have you ever
gonna
heard-
head to the other parking area and then head back.
Have you ever heard of serviceberry?
Never heard of a lot of these things. I mean, I
This is
have.
brown called the flood.
Mix,
This is what they-
floodplain mix.
Blue stem bonds. Wow, that's what I like the name.
Bee balm, blackberry, blue vervain, blue stem, boneset, broom's edge, crimson clover,
deer tongue,
garden-
Alexander's, Indian grass,
Joe Pyeweed,
Mountain New England,
aster.
New York iron, oxide, sunflower, partridge pea, purple cornflower, square stem, monkey flower, sunrise, plumley, and blue indigo.
Oh wow, indigo, blue indigo. You know what indigo was used for?
What? Dye.
Yes. All right. You remember from school.
Obviously, we learned so
5.5 acres.
We learned so much. Plus, then when we went to other things, we learned about how dye was made.
Right. So I'm trying to figure out where we're at here in the garden because it doesn't say you are here. Usually they do. But I don't know. I think we might be somewhere here. Eventually, once this all grows in, I would like to come back and get a look at it because it's just the beginning.
The Northwest River Trail is here. The Forest Garden Trail is right here. So we're on the Northwest River Trail.
So we could be here. We could be here.
This is the former Northwest
River Trail.
And this Forest Garden, and then this is the maintenance trail. This is the maintenance.
So the old river trail they're talking about is over on the other side over there.
Yeah.
So this is the new section.
So wait, it starts all the way back there.
Yes.
To somewhere.
So we're probably, I bet you we're like right here somewhere.
No, it goes to right here, like the edge, the dip right there.
Yeah, there's the turn. So we're right here.
So it ends right here, which means somewhere up this way. The original trail was over there. I wonder if it still was there.
What?
The original trail.
The original trail would be further in toward the water.
Oh.
If you look that way, the original trail would have been further that way.
Cool. Got a few skateboarders.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was on, when was it, Thursday? When was it Thursday? No, Tuesday. No, Monday. When I was out at what? Okay, there we go. I told you it was right there nearby.
That was the original trail.
So right there. I told, because when we came the last time, we came through here.
Through here.
So this is that yellow marker right there is where the original trail before they rebuilt this section. Like I said, they were having, they were having issues with the landowners to try to get the land secured to continue the Falmouth section here done, and that wildflower preserve back there, the wetland area, sorry. And because I do remember walking it, but this, like I said, this is all new. This has all been paved and macadamed since. Hear the bird. Love the sound of that. It's interesting to, I mean, you hear the gears turning of the bicyclists as they're going by, but then out of nowhere you hear this bird calling.
And you hear all the traffic in the distance.
So now that you would be trespassing on that side. So it is posted, so we are not allowed to go on either side off the trail here, because it is posted land now. You can't do hunting or fishing or anything over there. Now, I saw that in the map it had another parking area over here, so I'm not sure if how far it still is yet.
One day I'll be able to bike this.
Well, interesting. Oh, we got a little bit of cloud cover right now.
One day I'll be able to bike this.
Yep. One day you will. Yeah, I'm sorry. I never taught her how to ride bikes when she was really young. She was, to be honest, she would have a hard time doing things and gave up really easy. So I kind of gave up too, which was my fault. I should have not gave up on that or teaching them Spanish also, so they could be bilingual. Her and my older daughter, her sister.
Obviously. I can always learn, use Duolingo.
Yeah, but it was my fault. It should have came from me. It should not be no program or anything to teach you the language. You would have been...
Plus there are other languages I want to learn too that you can't teach me. So.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. You know, you can do stuff like that. You said on Duolingo, Rosetta Stone and stuff like that. I forget.
I heard that Duolingo is one of the best.
I know there used to be another one that...
Rosetta Stone is one, but I heard Duolingo is one of the best.
I don't recall the name of the other a program that used to be online that you can... you know what? I left my pack. Yeah.
I'm getting thirsty.
Yeah, I just realized that usually I have my pack on.
Yeah, and I feel thirsty already.
And I wanted to drink some water, and now, unfortunately, I left it at the car.
I left mine too. I didn't think this would be a long walk, that's why.
Well, like I said, I just wanted to check out the trail now, the new trail, so.
Should have brought our waters.
How about we can turn around at the tree over there where they're at, and then we'll continue another day. That was my fault. We forgot to grab our packs.
And they were sitting in the back seat.
Yep.
Well, when we get back to the car, we can drink as much water as we want.
Yeah. Oh, wow. A tree fell onto the path. That's why a lot of people are stopping to go over, carry the bikes right over the tree until they... and like I said, when I was over at St. Charles Finish... No, it's too early for that. I thought I smelled it too.
I smelled it too.
But honeysuckle's way too early. That's not until May, June.
I smelled something back there.
Yeah, I think honeysuckle is May, June.
I smelled
see? Everybody's having to stop and carry their bikes over.
That was very sweet.
Similar. Yeah, smell it again. You're right. Honeysuckle. There is honeysuckle around here.
I told you so. I smelled it. I know.
Yeah, I smell it too now.
I know honeysuckle when I smell it.
Very fragrant.
I know honeysuckle when I smell it.
Okay. Yep, I smell it too a little bit.
I almost stepped on another one of those blue bugs.
Nice and strong right here.
It is?
I smelled it just now. I guess when the breeze goes by, I smell it here and there.
I smell it too. Which means it's me. The air's carrying
it means it's either carrying it or nearby itself.
No, the air's carrying the smell itself.
But it's close by here because I can smell it. Yep. What we forgot to do, bring our water with us. Everybody's getting pictures of the big old tree stump, the tree that fell across the... Gotta let the Northwest River people come and clear it.
A couple of these down low here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we had all that windstorm the other night, so last night.
Up and the other one's still laying across a little further down.
Oh, okay.
I guess down below Bainbridge.
Bainbridge. Oh, so we're not that close to, we're not that far to Bainbridge. Yeah, we're going to turn around. So I just wanted to do.
Oh, the air. The air feels so good.
There it is. I smell it now. I didn't think honeysuckle came out this early, though.
It does.
I thought it is not
early spring.
Not until late spring that it starts.
No,
Well, it's at its peak in late spring, so.
it's at its peak in late spring, but they do start early.
I'm glad you caught that.
Told you.
Like I said,
I know honeysuckle when I smell.
I don't know how far we came down the trail.
Oh, it smells so nice. You smell it?
I should have set up my All Trails app, so it could have told me how far.
It's really strong.
How far?
The scent was really strong right here
Mm-hmm.
and back there.
And back there too, yeah.
Oh. What was that? That was not honeysuckle. I smelled something else.
Something else. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
right here. Smell.
Mm-hmm. Yep, strong.
Really strong.
I wish we had smell-o-vision. Not all the time, but at this moment, I wish you could get little whiffs of the honeysuckle scent.
Do you still have the honeysuckle candle?
Yes, I do have a candle because I love it's one of the few flowers that I love the smell of so much. The roses smell great and stuff, and there are plenty of other flowers.
Nice.
But something about the honeysuckle. And the other one, which I don't have, is my grandmother's, belated grandmother, because she passed away long ago. But my grandmother's favorite flower was the gardenia. That has a very beautiful smell.
I've never smelled one.
A gardenia? One of these days I'm going to have to go to the...
flower shop.
Yeah.
Florist
Shop.
Yep. Smells gardenia.
And smell the gardenia.
I mean, I'm surprised. I work on a work crew at
Yes.
a garden
At a greenhouse.
But I have never smelled gardenia.
Well, you can ask one day when they're not so busy and you're done with your thing. Talk to Miss Heather.
See if she can.
See if she can ask them because when you have to wait till they're in season again.
When there's gardenias.
Usually between soon about Mother's Day, the gardenia should be.
I heard.
Should be in full bloom.
Supposedly yesterday we were supposed to go somewhere new other than a greenhouse.
Oh yeah, they have several sites.
There was supposed to be somewhere new, not a greenhouse.
I said they have several sites. That's what that means.
We were supposed to go somewhere else.
Yes, that means it's a new place. I have a list at home. I was just looking at it yesterday of the different places besides the greenhouse that where they
publishing place.
Yes.
Then there's the greenhouse, obviously.
Right.
Oh, look at the fungus.
There's, I think.
Look at the fungus.
Oh wow, cool. Yeah. Let me get a picture of that. Cool. Let's see if I can.
What kind of fungus is that?
I am not sure. This looks like chicken mushroom. Yeah. From watching the Wandering Woodsman so much. Yes, this is chicken mushroom.
So that's what those are called. That's the most common thing we see all the time.
Yep. Yeah, that's chicken mushroom, but that's like very old already, so it's not edible right now.
Wait, chicken mushroom's edible?
Yes, chicken mushroom is edible.
There's more over there.
Yeah, but this is like old already.
Old?
So, yeah, when you see it, because you see how dried up it looks when it's
whitish.
When it's yellow, more yellowish, and it looks like really pliable. That's when you can tell that it's
edible.
But again, don't take my word for it. Do your own research, like he told people on his videos too. But if I'm correct, I believe that is a chicken mushroom. Doesn't taste like chicken, but I have no idea why they named it that. Because it maybe looks like cooked chicken. I think that's the main reason they say.
Because it looks like a piece of cooked chicken.
It looks like a piece of cooked chicken. Well, yeah.
Chicken just sitting there.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, look, the chicken.
It has that, when chicken is cooked, it has that whitish, yellowish look. So
probably you're like, oh.
So somebody, it looks like chicken. Doesn't taste like chicken. He says actually it doesn't have a real taste, yeah.
But it's edible.
But it's edible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's one of the few edible mushrooms there are.
Well, there's a lot, but I don't have a book on mushrooms and stuff like that. You can look online. You can look on YouTube. But again, still do your own research. whenever you're gonna eat something from nature, so that you got to make sure that it is not poisonous or can harm you in any way. Because if you're not familiar with what I'll see, there's another way to get over there to the wetlands now, so they made a smaller trail there.
I watched a video. I can't believe people actually take live octopuses and throw them in frying pans and fry them alive.
Wow.
People take live octopuses and literally, like small squids,
Yeah.
and they will literally put them in pans and just fry them alive.
Oh wow.
While they're still alive, they will just throw
Well, I know in a lot
them
of foreign countries, especially in Asia, they tend to do that kind of stuff. So for us, we look at it and we get squeamish when we see that kind of stuff. But for them, it's like normal. So now
it's like
I want to kind of, since we're heading on our way back anyway, I'm going to walk through the gardens there to the garden area to check it out, and then we'll get back on trail again.
It's not that long.
It's not that long, so.
It's about the size of the actual hike.
So we're going, like I said, there's the kiosk again.
It's about the same distance.
I don't know if I took a picture of it, but let me
Let
get a picture of this too.
Half the distance of the original trail. So. Wait. I think this is the end part.
That's what I said.
That's the beginning over there.
Let me take a picture of it again. I don't know if I got it, and if I have extra, that's fine.
That's the beginning.
Okay.
But it goes to a maintenance trail. It meets up with the maintenance trail.
That's probably the one we just saw. See, but it does. See, look, if you look around. Oh, this is just an open area here. See, there's I know.